So this episode is it's less of like a vlog and more of just like a sort of a philosophy of mine or a thought of mine. Well, it's not really mine, but it's something that I like to think about. Mm. And in short, I want to speak about my favorite spoon. I want to tell you why it's my favorite spoon and why I think you should have one too. Um, I think essentially, so for those of you who don't know, I like to drink tea. I drink about, or make about maybe like 5 cups of tea on average per day, which is sounding kind of like an addiction, but that doesn't matter. So I think the the important thing is that in making tea, which is like a part of my like daily routine, you always have to make a decision, just as with anything else in life, where in the case of tea making, you have to choose which spoon you're going to use. In other things in life, it might be like who you want to be friends with, or what university you want to go study at, or what high school you're going to go to, or what subjects you're going to study, or which country you're going to live in, all of this kind of thing. Obviously, those are much bigger questions than which spoon you're going to use, but I think by being able to determine for yourself which spoon you want to use, it helps you determine the bigger things. So I think from quite a young age, my mother has always told me that you should think very carefully about what it is that you like and what it is that you don't like in life, so that you can kind of figure out where you're gonna go and what you're gonna do with your life, so that you don't end up spending, I don't know, a bunch of your time doing something miserable that you really hate and blah blah blah. Anyway, so that was kind of her message, but I think I've kind of extended it to being just like what it is that I like and what it is that I don't like, full stop, because I don't know, I get quite a lot of fun out of it. So this is my favorite spoon. And it's my favorite spoon for a number of reasons. Most importantly, it has this little, I don't know, like a dimple thing, which is just perfect for your thumb when you're like stirring your tea. And then it also has this nicely circular bowl. I don't know, it's ergonomic and it's been designed for people is essentially what's great about this spoon. If I look at a bad spoon, the the problem with it is it has like a very flat. It's completely flat here. It's been like stamped out of one thin layer of, I don't know, stainless steel or something. And as a result, it has these like sharp edges, and the bowl is like more of like an oval, and it's very steep, so it's kind of like uncomfortable to like eat like a cake or whatever out of. Um, and so, when I come to making tea, part of my ritual, I have to choose if I'm going to use the bad spoon or the nice spoon. And the main difference between these two spoons is that, aside from their physical qualities, which don't really mean anything, is the fact that I like this spoon and I dislike the other spoon. And because I like this spoon, every time that I use it, it makes me kind of happy. So I think, by extension, if you can kind of put on these, like, objective, this is like, I don't know, view of the world, where you analyze the mundane kind of stuff and say whether or not you like it and what you don't like about it and what you do like about it. It helps. I think it really does help to kind of decide for yourself who you are. So, when next you go and make yourself a cup of coffee or tea or something, look at your spoon and think about whether or not you like it.